name of the Yard?
By the order of the Yard, I command you to halt. Sheathe your weapons and come. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Stolen goods. Should've just gone to jail. It's the place I was trying to find.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of the brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say. Trouble in Whiterun, and I'll hold you to the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself. That's some fine Imperial armor you've got there.
And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the truth. You have come. You have come to hear the word.
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. The very idea is inconceivable to our elders. Oh.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious. Aren't they?
Got a lot of steel to shape.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
You're right. I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oops, shit.
I assure you, I'm prepared to make any deal. Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Those guys.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back. Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Who's gonna steal your stuff? Leave me alone.
What do you need? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Owning a
And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly. He's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you
It's
accept
about another
his
day
loss,
left
the
before
better.
it spoils. We've got to sell as much.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall
My
so I
son
can learn the
is
merchant's
Alfred.
trade.
Patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah! Do you believe this old hag? Peace, my prisoner. Face it, Howard. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best
Tired of bastard. Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over. Sadia, dear,
Yes, Mom?
I'll be needing you to mop the place down extra tonight. Lots of spades.
Of course, Mom.
Sleep here, I guess.
We drink.
If it's work you're looking for,
Today's
Hulda's the one to talk to.
For the age of aggression is just about done.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Storm cloaks and restore what we own.
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinneret. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Of course. It's all in this note. Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Of course. It's all in this note.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more. Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl?
I work with my mother.
Yourself and your
We
kin
sell
for a
fruits and
choice cut of
vegetables.
steak or a
It's
tender
fun
rack of
mostly.
ribs.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
Give me your money.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter
I don't have
to
any
reclaim
money.
some rusty
You
old
better give me
sword?
5 septims right now.
Just
I'm
need to
gonna
hire
bloody
one,
your
maybe
nose.
2 good men.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and... What are you looking
please.
at? I'm not
I
afraid
really
of
don't
you.
have any money,
No.
Braith.
Even if you are
I'll
my
give
elder.
you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. It's no fun getting pushed around. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Mane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Until next time.
To rule the realm! Very
My lord,
What would you have me do
please.
then?
You have
Nothing?
to listen. My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup
Who's
is
this
not
then?
receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me.
It's
I'm
all right,
starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
That's right. It's up there.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
the Jarl
dragon
of
is lurking in the
Falkreath will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
There it is, friend.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Send you back to River. What is it, Imperia?
We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers. Us against the dragon.
Hold on, Legagan.
CJ.